It's Friday Night Writes with the Stop Writing Alone community. I'm Nicole Rivera, and I'm here every single week sharing prompts, exercises, and writing prompt parties for you to be inspired for the whole weekend through. Come on in, bring your notebook, your laptop, or whatever it is you want to write with, because as soon as we get started, you'll be inspired to start scribbling away your weekend. Thanks for coming, and enjoy your Friday Night Writes. Hey everybody, it's me, Nicole Rivera from the Stop Writing Alone podcast, and here on the MV Rivera YouTube channel, sharing writing exercises, writing prompts, and writing games with you to keep you inspired through the whole weekend of writing. This week I have one of my favorite authors' game that he developed that he's shared on his Instagram channel. He did a lot of sharing of it during the pandemic, and I have shared some of his stuff before, but when he went ahead and launched his very own copy of Brain Yoga, that is, you can see the name right there, Mr. Jason Reynolds developed his own deck of Brain Yoga for mass production for us to buy. I could not buy it quick enough. I saw him put it up on his Instagram, and I barely even watched the video. I just went straight to buy. So Brain Yoga is a game that Jason constantly plays just to be a little like an exercise in creativity, not necessarily writing. But he always shares cards on his Instagram channel, which I believe is J Reynolds 83 or Reynolds 83. I'll put it into the show description so you can follow along there. And of course, I will have a link as always for where you can get your own deck of Brain Yoga cards. But the game is simple. I will give you in a moment how I want to adapt it so that you can write a story with it. But basically how Jason plays all the time is that this deck is filled with pictures of common day items, things that we see and use in our everyday life. And what he does is he selects two cards and combines them to create something entirely new, a whole new invention. So what I would like to do is play that game with you. I want you to take the two cards that I select and create a new invention. So just as an example, I'll just grab two cards from the middle here. And I've got a brush and a bow. Could be a bow tie. I'm not sure. But like an invention I can come up with is maybe some sort of brush that has a bow attached to it so that as you are brushing and styling your hair, the bow automatically goes exactly where you want. There's none of this flipping around with my hands. This is my new invention. And you can come up with whatever you want. Perhaps you have a bow that does brush your hair and then stays where it is. That's the game. The game is to not take yourself very seriously. That's Jason's instructions specifically. And just have fun with it. Come up with something that meshes the two things together. Now, for us to extend that into a writing exercise, I would say take the time to write down the story of the invention. And that could come in a couple of different ways. You can either write about the inventor, you could write about the creation itself and what how it came about, or you could just write a scene of the invention being used. I did this activity with some of the happy campers on a live writing prompt party, and we all had a lot of fun with it, and every single person in the group tackled it differently. Some people did write about the invention and just did a whole like advertising bit, on why you would want to buy this, and it was really so much fun. And then some other people wrote about basically a story where that invention played a pivotal part. Or you could even write about the inventor of the thing. So many different things that you can have fun with. So finally, let me pick our two cards for this week so that we can have our invention go live. This is very interesting. Hold on, my phone is buzzing like crazy. Okay. So, am I upside down here? Here we go. A traffic light, and a pair of binoculars. I don't know if my lighting is making that unclear. Traffic light and a pair of binoculars. I'm not going to tell you what the invention is because that's completely up to you. Put them together, come up with something new and cool, and then write about it. And like I said, you can write the advertising copy for it. You can write a story in which this is a pivotal part, or you can write about the person who invented it, or anything else you can think of. Don't take it too seriously. Just have fun with writing and go check out all things Jason Reynolds. I'm not joking. I think I've read his whole catalog now, but the man just keeps coming out with more books, so I'm always behind. But also check out Brain Yoga and his Instagram channel. He's just wonderful, especially if you have any young kids that are voracious readers or potential creatives in your life. Make sure they know about this man, Jason Reynolds, who can be such an inspiration to our youth, and I love that. Okay, I'm going to geek out too hard on it. Have fun, happy writing, and I will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your writer friends. And if you need anything else from Stop Writing Alone, head to stopwritingalone.com.